Hello dear students, welcome to the online education of class 7th science. Dear students, in the previous class I was discussing with you about the exercise part of the lesson 10, that is respiration in organisms. Okay, so in the previous class I discussed question number 1, 2, 3 of exercise part. So today dear students, let us continue the remaining part of the exercise part. Okay, let me start with the question number 4. Okay, so let me read the question first. Take three test tubes, fill 3/4 of each with water. Label them A, B, C. Keep a snail in test tube A, water plant in test tube B, and in C. Okay, so keep snail and plant both in test tube C. Okay, so which test tube would have the highest concentration of carbon dioxide? Okay, dear students, I hope you are not much clear by reading the question, so let me explain once again. So in test tube A, test tube B, test tube C, you have taken equal amount of water, that is 3/4 amount of test tube of water has been taken by you. Okay, so imagine you have taken 3/4 of water in all three test tubes. In test tube A you have put the snail. Okay, so in test tube B you have kept only the water plant. Okay, so in test tube C you have kept snail plus water plant. In which of the test tube would you get the highest concentration of carbon dioxide gas is the question. Okay, see, let's go for the answer. So let's see here. So test tube A will have the highest concentration of carbon dioxide. Okay, see, by observing these all three test tubes and the material which is kept inside, the organism which is kept inside the test tube of all three, so test tube A will have a highest concentration of carbon dioxide. So you may ask the question, why it is so? So this is because test tube A contains the snail. Okay, in test tube A what we have kept? We have kept a snail. Okay, so test tube A contains a snail. Okay, so it has a snail inside it. So snail is an organism that breathes in oxygen and breathes out carbon dioxide. Hence carbon dioxide concentration increases in test tube A. See, you know that already. The organisms, most of the organisms, they breathe in oxygen and they breathe out carbon dioxide. Okay, hence the carbon dioxide content or concentration is more increased in the test tube A. Whereas in test tube B it contains a water plant. So you already know that about the plants. So plant which takes the carbon dioxide for photosynthesis process and gives out oxygen after the process is over. Hence more oxygen concentration is found in the test tube B, not carbon dioxide concentration is found. So more amount of oxygen concentration is found in the test tube B, because as the plants take carbon dioxide gas for the photosynthesis and give out oxygen, so you will not get it. So in test tube C what happens here? It contains both snail as well as plant, so which takes in carbon dioxide for photosynthesis and gives out oxygen. Okay, so whereas in test tube C what happens here? No, it contains both snail as well as a plant, so the carbon dioxide is produced by the snail. Okay, and which is again utilized by the plant for its photosynthesis, and oxygen is released by the plant. Okay, which is again utilized by the snail for respiration. Means the continuous taking in, giving out, exchange takes place in the within the test tube itself. There is a balance of the oxygen carbon dioxide, hence the carbon dioxide concentration will not be increased. Only the balancing takes place. Why? Because snail takes in oxygen and gives out carbon dioxide, and the same that carbon dioxide which is produced by the snail is utilized by the plant for the process of photosynthesis. Again it releases oxygen, and that oxygen again the snail uses for its respiration. Like that the balance takes place. Therefore test tube A contains more amount of concentration of carbon dioxide. So let me go for the question number 5 now. Tick the correct answer. Okay, let's go for the multiple choice questions. See, first question: in cockroaches, air enters the body through lungs, gills, spiracles, and skin. So in cockroaches, the air enters the body through the parts of its body. See, on the side of its body it has some spaces that we call it as spiracles. Keep it in mind, spiracles. Question number B. See, so during heavy exercise, we get muscle cramps in the legs. It is due to the accumulation of carbon dioxide, lactic acid, alcohol, and water are the options. So the correct answer, see, due to the heavy exercise, we get a shortage of the carbon dioxide. At that time, our muscles breathe anaerobically and they produce the lactic acid. That's why we get the accumulation of the lactic acid leads to muscle cramps. Okay, so let's go for the seventh question. Normal range of breathing rate per minute in an average adult person at rest position is dash dash. So that is given 9 to 12, 15 to 18, 21 to 24, and 30 to 33. So the correct answer is that is 15 to 18. Means an average adult person, he breathes the breathing rate of an average adult person per minute at rest position is from 15 to 18. So D question, during exhalation the ribs, during inhalation and during exhalation, okay, so during the exhalation the ribs, whether they move outwards or downwards or move upwards or do not move at all. So the correct option is during exhalation the ribs move downwards. See, during the inhalation the moves move upwards and outside, okay, whereas outwards, whereas during the exhalation the ribs move downwards. So dear students, let me stop here and let me continue the remaining part of the exercise again in the tomorrow's class. Thank you and have a nice day.